On February 10th, the man I love, who takes care of my family, saw a Facebook comment from my ex saying he misses me. I just replied with a heart emoji. When my man asked me about it, I told him the truth. I explained that this ex and I were together for 5 years. He wanted to know if I still loved him, and I said no. However, when he wanted to see my messages, he found there were still some feelings left between my ex and I. I cried a lot and begged for forgiveness. My man asked for a break to think about everything. He wanted to be sure he was not loving a woman who still loves another man. If I wanted to stay with him after a month, I must forget my ex completely. Otherwise, he would leave me. It hurt me a lot, but I accepted. 2 days later, I went to see my ex so we could talk. He said he has missed me for the last 8 months since we broke up. We ended up doing something, and soon I felt like I should stay the night. Around 2 a.m., someone knocked on the door. When he opened it, a woman barged in, shouting that she came to collect school money for the kids. I was in the bedroom but quickly got dressed and joined them in the living room. I asked my ex why she was there at that hour. I had no idea he was in a relationship with another woman before, and they had a child. It seemed she wanted to sleep with him. It felt like she still loved him. He turned to me, pleading not to leave, and promised to explain everything. He $ed me, and said I was the only woman he loved. He claimed she had trapped him, and that the child he was caring for was not his. This calmed me a bit. I asked the woman how much money was needed for the child's school. She said it was $53,000. I told her I would make the payment the next day, and asked her to excuse us since it was late. She understood and left. I returned to bed, and in the morning I called my man to explain my money issue. He asked if I was okay, and I told him I was fine, just missing him a lot. I respected the break he wanted. He sent me $80,000, and I transferred $53,000 to my ex. My ex thanked me for solving the woman's problem. I spent 2 more nights there without issues. But then my mother called, asking me to come over because she wanted to talk. When I arrived, I saw my man there with the same woman who came to my ex. I was surprised and confused. My mother started crying, calling me a Chichi, saying my heart was Ev. It turned out this was all a trap. My ex, that woman, and my man were in on it. My ex confirmed it, saying the woman was actually his cousin whom I had never met. After my man asked for a break, he contacted my ex to set up this trap for me. I think they offered him money to do this. You can see how cruel people can be. After my ex left, I called my man to apologize for everything. He invited me over, and after we did something, he told me to leave and never come back. I was so heartbroken. How can someone be so cruel? My God will judge them. I'm sorry for the long story, but truly, men can be very bad.